Dear students, in this video we are going to study the different pathways of glucose metabolism, aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Glucose is a 6-carbon compound. That means it is a 6-carbon compound. When I say it is a 6-carbon compound, I mean this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 carbon in glucose, in one molecule of glucose. So one molecule of glucose, a means molecule, one molecule of glucose in the cytoplasm of the cell, where one molecule of glucose in the cytoplasm of the cell, is broken down into 2 molecules of pyruvate which is a 3-carbon compound. Now see, have a look here. Glucose, this is glucose, 6 carbon. When it will be broken down, what will be formed? 3 carbon ka one pyruvate, 3 carbon ka another pyruvate. 2 molecules. Earlier it was 6 carbons of glucose. Now it is 2 molecules of pyruvate consisting of 3 carbon each. Got it? So how glucose is broken into pyruvate? This is all taking place in cytoplasm of the cell, and this breakdown step is known as glycolysis. And this step is not affected by presence or absence of oxygen. So whether oxygen is present or if it is absent, this step is not affected. This glycolysis process will take place. So simply, if someone asks you what is glycolysis, glycolysis is a step wherein one molecule of glucose is broken down into 2 molecules of pyruvate in the cytoplasm of the cell, and this is not affected by the presence or absence of oxygen. Let me tell you one more thing. Glycolysis is the common step in all kinds of respiration. It is a common step in all kinds of respiration. Be it aerobic, anaerobic, be it any organism, this much will always be there. ये step होगी ही हमेशा. This step is a common step in all kinds of respiration. Now from here, the fate of pyruvate का क्या होगा? आगे चल. It depends on 2 things: on availability of oxygen, whether oxygen is available or not, absent or present, and in which cell it is taking place. It depends on 2 things. So let us study this one. The first case, when oxygen is absent, and it is taking place in an yeast cell. In this case, what will happen? When oxygen is absent and it is taking place in a yeast cell, it will form 2 molecules of ethanol plus carbon dioxide will be released, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide plus very little amount of, that means 2 ATP. energy. Energy produced is measured in terms of ATP produced. So in the first case, that means if it is an yeast cell, what will happen? If it is an yeast cell, it will lead, the products will be 2 molecules of ethanol, 2 carbon dioxide and 2 ATP. Now, because this is taking place in absence of oxygen, this one is anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic. This one is anaerobic respiration. Now, second case, again there is lack of oxygen. Lack of oxygen, but this time it is taking place in muscle cell. Muscle cells, they normally do aerobic respiration when there is adequate oxygen present. But when during strenuous exercise, very hard physical exercise, suppose if someone is running for 1 hour now or doing some very hard work, then at that point of time, even muscles, they start respiring anaerobically. When there is lack of oxygen, then muscles, they also start doing anaerobic respiration. And then they form lactic acid. Lactic acid is produced and very little amount of energy is produced. So even this one you can see is an example of anaerobic respiration, because there is lack of oxygen. So these two cases, they are anaerobic respiration. But you see, this step from here to here till pyruvate, it's common. ये step होनी ही होनी है. Pyruvate will always be formed, be it yeast, muscle or normal respiration, aerobic one. Pyruvate will always be formed. Similarly, the third one, what could be the third case? Oxygen present. When oxygen is present, oxygen is available, it will take place in mitochondria of the cell. Now this will be said as aerobic respiration in the presence of oxygen. In this case, the products will be different. In this case, 6 carbon dioxide will be formed, plus 6 water will be formed, plus fairly good amount of energy, that means 38 ATP will be formed. Now, you can clearly see the differences on your own. So, starting from there, just let us recall 1 molecule of glucose, 6 carbon compound, in the cytoplasm of the cell, it undergoes a process called glycolysis. And then it is broken down into 2 molecules of pyruvate. So simply, what is glycolysis? It is a step in which 1 molecule of glucose is broken down into 2 molecules of pyruvate. Why glucose is said to be 6 carbon? Because it is composed of 6 carbon atoms. 1 molecule of glucose is composed of 6 carbon atoms. And why pyruvate is said to be 3 carbon compound? Because it is composed of 3 carbons. So till glucose to pyruvate conversion, it will be a common step. Glycolysis, again and again I am repeating, it is going to be a common step in all kinds of respiration. After that, the fate of pyruvate, what will happen to pyruvate? It depends on availability of oxygen. The first case, oxygen is absent and it is taking place in yeast cell. It will form ethanol, carbon dioxide and very less amount of energy to ATP. The second case, muscle cells, oxygen is absent here also. So even this one is anaerobic. ये भी anaerobic है, absence of oxygen में हो रहा है ना anaerobic. Even this one is anaerobic. Both are anaerobic, but it is taking place in muscle cell. In case of muscle cell, the products will be changed. See, to lactic acid, to ATP, less amount of energy. But the same pyruvate, if oxygen is available and taking place in mitochondria, then the products will be changed. 6 carbon dioxide, 6 water, 638 ATP will be formed. Now, you don't need to mug up the differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. वो आपको पॉइंट वाइज अपने आप आना चाहिए. हाउ? सी, एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन में बहुत ब्रीफली यहाँ बताता हूं. एरोबिक, anaerobic. फर्स्ट पॉइंट डिफरेंस देखो. एरोबिक ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट, anaerobic ऑक्सीजन एब्सेंट. द वेरी फर्स्ट पॉइंट ऑफ डिफरेंस. चलो मेक इट हियर, यहां पर लेते हैं. लेट्स डू इट. एरोबिक, anaerobic, oxygen present, oxygen absent. This is the first point of difference. You see, these two cases, anaerobic, oxygen is absent. This one, aerobic. Second point of difference, in terms of energy produced. You can see in both the cases, anaerobic respiration, कितनी energy produce होती है? Only 2 ATP. You can write less energy produced, only 2 ATP. Less energy is produced in case of anaerobic. Sorry, you will tell me. More energy. In case of aerobic, more energy produced, 38 ATP. Yeah, sorry, that was wrong. Aerobic respiration, more amount of energy, 38 ATP produced. In case of anaerobic, only 2 ATP energy, less amount of energy produced. 2 point of differences. Third difference, in terms of product, you can write that in anaerobic respiration, the product would either be this one. Anaerobic respiration में product या तो ये हो सकता है when it is the case of yeast cell, or the product would be this one when it is the case of muscle cell. But the product in case of aerobic respiration is going to be this one. So differences you can list on your own based on this chart. If you have understood this chart, you can write anything.